What's up, everybody? For those of you who are returning from the earlier live, thank you for returning. And for people who weren't here for the first live, go check it out. I was with Flop Tina. We had fun as normal. Even had Keemstar show up and try to be a little troll, but we got him. Anyway, put ones in the chat if we're ready for this. We're going to be watching the Max Carson response to Destiny. And I'm pretty sure we're not going to watch the whole thing because it's not going to take much for Mr. Girl to say the wrong thing and make me upset. Not going to lie. Ones in the chat, y'all. Ones in the chat. That is not what the ones were for, Taylor. You thought I didn't see that, huh? Alright, get everything you need. I'm about to brew me some coffee. Or a cup of coffee, excuse me. I'm about to brew myself a cup of coffee. And, yeah. So this last song, get your snacks, get your drinks, and get your green. Let's go.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, doing no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad.
I just wanna stay bad, stay mad. Chip on my shoulder cause they treat me like an outcast. I ain't gonna take that, stay back. I'll be swinging hard till the hits come in all caps. I ain't gonna lay back, pray that someone's gonna help me. Ain't nobody like that. I ain't gonna wait, that's all fact. Give me one shot and I'll never get the throne back. I'm sick of being cautious, I'ma go cause something, can't stop this. I'ma steal everybody's name, call it shoplift. Sick of hearing everyone complain when they thoughtless. Taste the pain, it's like candy canes. It makes me go change into a better frame, into a better name. Society's insane, we all live for fame, yeah. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on
What is up, everybody? How are y'all doing? I'm just waiting for my coffee to finish brewing. But how are y'all doing? Yes, please like the stream. We had an awesome stream 45 minutes ago. No, it was an awesome stream. We got 50 new subs that were gifted to us. And Keemstar came on, was whining like the baby that he is, but that's okay because we shot him down. Yeah, it was a great stream. And I see a lot of returning people here. That's awesome. I love Netflix. Such a cool creator to let other creators use his music. 100% Sona. I love Netflix too. I need to go through their catalog and I want to pull some more music because not only did my background change and stuff, but there's other different changes I want to make. Like, I'm getting sick of the pink bar around, so, but I want to do something cute and fun for Christmas first, and then after that, we're going to do something fun on the channel. Yeah, so welcome to all the new members. Plant says it feels like a lifetime. Plants, as much as I've been streaming, you are planted into my channel right now. Fable 3 was an amazing game. The storyline was awesome. I love the storyline in Fable 3. Well, I'm going to wait for Christmas to change it because, I mean, we're almost at Thanksgiving. Because once Thanksgiving hits, it's switching over to Christmas. So, I'm going to do like a Christmassy, like, border or whatever. I'm getting tired of the pink. Although pink is my favorite color, but I'm getting tired of it. Ah, you like that pun, huh? See? I'm getting better. What's up, KH? What's up, Dimer Boy? Also, I meant your cat Pumpkin. No. Listen. The huzzy gets enough attention as it is. Do I hire artists? Yes, I do when I remember to do it. There's one artist that I'm going to be working with for my wax melts, but I have kind of put them off to the side because I've been streaming so much. I swear to God, my wax melts are never going to come out. I'm never going to have them come out because I always push it off to the side. Usher and the pumpkin takeover. My husband owns a Nintendo Switch. I don't like playing on the Switch because I don't like the controls. K8, she was acting up. And then she had the nerve to look at me in my eyes. Because she knew I was about to yell at her again. She looked at me in my eyes, looked deep into my soul, and then just flopped over like, oh, I'm exhausted. I was like, little girl, what is wrong with you? Yes, my wax melts are going to be like Peter Mon's album. Yes, it's not going to be until 2042 when they come out. No, I don't do the realistic wax melts. My wax melts are also are actually based off of video games and like nerdy lore and stuff like that. Like I have this one called that Cheshire Smile, you know, like a Cheshire cat, and it's raspberry, but it's the perfect. Remember the Cheshire cat from the Disney's Alice in Wonderland, where it was like that pink and purple? It came out that exact color. Oh my God. But I do stuff based off of, like, video games and, let's see, what else do I got? I do, like, wax barks, and, I'm going to be doing some Sea of Thieves stuff. I have, like, bones and mermaid stuff that I'm going to do, like, in the, like, molds and stuff like that. So. Your girl is always doing something wrong. Xylie is a commentator with so much integrity. She even puts her cats on blast. Dimitri, you know what we're doing? We're going to pin that comment. That is the best comment I've ever gotten from somebody before. What are your cat names? Pumpkin, Penelope, and Edna. Hold on, I think my coffee's ready so we can get started. Hold on one second, let me go get my coffee. Ooh. Okay. Yes, and that's why me and my cats get along so well, Dark Mage. Look, Floptina calls my baby Penelope Penelope. And now it's Pumpkin and Penelope. Floptina can't fuck up Edna, though. How can you fuck up Edna? You can't fuck up Edna, though. Spicy, you missed it last night on one of my 2 streams last night. Pumpkin literally flew through the air. I held her like Superman, getting her out of my way. No, her name is Edna, like, as in, that was her name at the shelter. And we looked at her and we were like, she looks like an Edna, so we kept her name. Oh, I'm sorry, Dark Mage. Okay, let me, get this, shit ready with Mr. Girl. Give me 1 second. Right here. Excuse me, guys. I didn't mean to do that in your ear. I'm a little tired, so I've been going hard. And I cut our live stream. I feel bad because I cut my live stream short with Floptina tonight because I wanted to get this done. Because I know after the Keemstar show and after his members live, I usually go live and just do a chill stream. And I wanted to do that because you never know what happens on the Keemstar show. Somehow he finds a way to piss me off and I need to go live about it. It's starting to become a bi-weekly, no, not bi-weekly, twice a week thing where Keemstar pisses me off and I have to go live about it after his live stream. But with this story with Destiny and this and, you know, I wanted to get it done. Oh, I know not to feel bad, Floptina, I get it, but still. I like hanging out with you and talking and coming up with conspiracy theories and stuff. No, bi-weekly is 2 weeks, every 2 weeks, Pigeon. It doesn't happen every 2 weeks. It happens twice a week. Because he goes live Mondays and Thursdays. Yeah, I might as well make a thumbnail, the Keemstar after show or something. I do have this cute little... Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. I want to show y'all this. Because Keemstar was being a dick. And he thought that he was telling me in Tipster we can't stream when he streams. So I came up with... Hold on. I'm trying to find it because I put it in a group chat that I was in. Where'd I put it? Come on. I know it's there. Because he had lost his mind telling me I can't stream when he streams. I still don't do it, though. It don't make no damn sense. Alright, you know what? This is what I'm going to do. Jaded, I'm just putting this in here. No, wait. Hold on. Nope, that's not it. Well, I can't find it. I'd have to... Oh, I don't think I downloaded it. That might be it. Yeah, I didn't download it. Okay, well, let's just put it this way. I'm trolling Keemstar in the, because y'all know how his beard miraculously always stays, like, really black. So I'm trolling Keemstar where there's a bunch of Keemstar faces and his beard is incredibly gray. So... Alright, so this is what we're doing tonight. Let me go ahead and put my... Wait, is that the image? Yeah. Put her over here. Move that over. Put that over there. Alright. So, I had to go on Rumble to get this. And this is his statement to Destiny. And this was made after Destiny's stream. So this is what we're going to watch. So put a 1 in the chat if you're ready for this to finally start after I got my coffee and after we talked about pumpkin and everything else. Put a 1 in the chat if you are ready to go. All right, let's do it. And I have to say I have not watched this yet. All right, so just to give y'all a warning. All right, I'm going to put him on 1.25. He might end up going to 1.5.
Hi, horses. For those of you who are not aware, Stephen has declared a nuclear war on me. I believe this...
Okay, can I call BS right from the beginning? He did not declare a nuclear war on you. You declared a nuclear war on him. Can we be honest? You're the one out there trying to find every single woman that has been in his Discord, trying to find some dirt on him, and you're using the ex-girlfriend that stalked him for like a year or two, who is obviously not mentally well. She talks about her own mental health, and you're using her as a weapon, and yet he's launching a nuclear war on you? Sir, if anything, you're launching a nuke on yourself. Like, really? Does he really start this off by saying that?
This was a preemptive
Okay, it does work.
strike.
Okay.
This came after Lav's stream, where she was talking about how Stephen is still talking with or sexting with Anna, despite calling her a stalker and abuser for over the past year.
All right, and when we saw it in his stream last night, in Destiny's stream that we went over last night, that was in the past. She was a stalker, abuser in the past. He does not say that about her anymore. And him and Anavar get along now.
He's been consistently sexting with her for a year. I just tweeted out proof of this if you need to see it. It's Mr. Girl Returns on Twitter. So I'll just make a brief statement about what I'm doing or what I've done, and then I will field your questions. Oh, I just got cut off. Never mind, I'm good. Okay, I'm gonna keep going then. Yeah, okay. So
Exactly, Toots. Why do we need proof when he doesn't deny it? Destiny's saying, please, by all means, drop the DMs if you want to drop them. Drop them. And if I've done anything bad, drop them. Expose me. He really is, CB. He is so unlikable. 1,000%. It's not Mr. Girl's business regardless. Leave it alone and stop trying to make Destiny out to be an abuse. 100%, Marie. 100%. Absolutely.
You saw my stream with Lav, perhaps, where we were talking about how the system is kind of abusive to orbiters. Orbiters get shat on, get discredited, and all the stuff you've heard me say already about it.
Okay, I'm sorry. I hate the word orbiter, and I'm going to keep saying this. I do not give a shit. I hate the word orbiter. Why would you want to be known as an orbiter? Why? Like, yes, I have Keemstar come on, Tipster comes on, Drew is Sharing comes on, Nicholas Diorio comes on, Edwin comes on. Every single one of those has a very substantial, larger base than I do. But I'll be damned if I ever want to be called an orbiter. Because I feel like the word orbiter puts you down. I want to stand on my own. I want my content to stand on its own. I don't want it to stand because I orbit someone else. You know what I mean? I hate that word. Like, why would you even want to be known as an orbiter? You know? I talk to these people because I like talking to them. It sounds like to me, like when you're called an orbiter, it feels like you're trying to snatch some of that clout because you're talking to them. No. I like the people who come onto my show, I like them. Yeah, exactly, Floptina. I'd rather be known as that too. You know? Like Floptina, for example. Floptina's my co-host on Sundays. Floptina doesn't have a channel that he puts content on. It doesn't matter to me your size. I just like to be around people I like talking to. I don't want to be no damn orbiter. The hell? Orbiter is a nice word in general. I mean, I get that, and I understand on that section of YouTube, it's used in a nice way. I just find it so demeaning. I do. I find it so demeaning. But I mean, I understand they use it as a positive thing over there, Emeru. I do get that. It's just for me personally, I just find it so demeaning.
Way Steven treats people who kind of work with him or underneath him. At the end of the stream, Lav and I kept talking, and
yeah, Divex.
we started talking about the sexual component
Or
of
Diva.
this,
I'm just
because
gonna
at
say
that
Diva.
time Lav was not really talking about her relationship with Steven. I don't even know all the details of that, so I'm not going to talk about it. I'm just going to say that kind of led to this conversation.
Like, how do you not know the details of Lab when she's like your internet daughter, but yet you're all up in Anawar's business? Because that's the only person that you could possibly get Destiny with, which you can't even get Destiny with it. But you know that the people who watch Destiny, they don't like Anawar because of what she did in the past. That's the only reason why. So why do you not know all Lab's business with Destiny? That makes no fucking sense to me.
Then it led to more conversation about Anna, and Anna then reached out to me. And,
Right, Indigo?
told me that she and Steven had been sexting this whole time. This was disturbing to hear, to say the least. I've also heard some other
I get what you mean, but it's better than friends because Steven's not close with many. I think so. Orbiter, because they come on whenever that. Okay, yeah, you know what? And I get that, and I get that's the interpretation, and I understand that's how they use it. It's just I personally don't like that word. It's just a personal thing, Emeru. I'm not saying that. That's more like personal commentary. You know what I mean? That's how I feel about it. It's just personal for me. He wants to keep Anna in a loop as means of ending death. Yes. I think he's trying to trigger Anna because I honestly believe what he did to Stardust months ago, he triggered her on purpose. And I think he's trying to trigger Anna. I really do. I think he's trying to trigger Anavar. I really do.
things that are disturbing, but I can't confirm them. And
I
so
agree,
so
Marianne.
basically, from there, I just went to like, okay, Some people told me I should talk to Anna right when I first entered this scene, and I didn't, because people told me she was abusive and that she was a liar. She was a stalker. Said that she would try to get me fired from my job or get me harassed or whatever if I even talked about her. And then I was on a panel with Steven and Anna at some point, and I asked him, like, is it cool? Like, is this weird? And he was like, no, it's cool. We're cool now. Like, okay. And then he actually asked me.
Okay, mind you, he just said that Steven, aka Destiny, told him, no, we're cool now. So he understands that that's how that right there, he just basically told you he understands that Steven, when he talks about Anna being a stalker or whatever, it was in the past. It is not now because he's cool with her now. He knows this to be a fact. He just said it.
To help him end the cycle of looping.
Yes, Toots.
I want to talk about the term looping in a bit, but he had me on stream with him and Anna to talk about their relationship, to try to figure out how they can both, like, let go. Like, the whole point was to end this toxic cycle of talking about each other. But in the way the cycle is ended, of course, is to define Anna as a insane person who can't let go, can't stop talking about Steven, who's obsessed with him, who's a stalker. And Steven is trying to extricate himself from the situation and agree on a truce with her. And since then, I think the only other time Anna came up was when Lav brought her up in that conversation about how Steven treats his orbiters, and Steven threatened to nuke her from orbit. And I said, I think that's kind of defensive. Like, feels like kind of inappropriate. If somebody's saying, like, your community dogpiles people, and Anna's one of the people that has gotten dogpiled, seems weird to just, like, say, like, you're not allowed to talk about that. But for the past years, it's been really clear. You're not allowed to talk about Anna.
Nobody talks about Anna because that was a really rough moment for Destiny and Anna herself. It was rough for her own self, too. I mean, because obviously it was affecting her because she was going through her, her mental health issues at the time. And nobody talks about it anymore. Basically, probably out of respect for Destiny, because Destiny doesn't talk about it anymore. He's cool with Anna now. So why continuously bring up what she did if he's cool with her now? And Destiny even said in his stream, every now and then she will loop, talk shit about him, and then turn around and say sorry. He doesn't say anything about it. He doesn't bring it up on streams. At the time when he had Twitter, he didn't bring it up on Twitter. He understands how Anna is. Because they get triggered when they talk about her. Yes. So it's actually not talking about her, it's actually helping her. I wish we could, Mari.
Which is, it's just been odd and concerning to me. And then people were, like, DMing me, and, like, as they are now, angry emails, angry Reddit messages, just like, well, how could you bring her up? She's his abuser, she's his stalker, how could you do this? And I was like, well, if she stalked him, why didn't he just block her? It doesn't make any sense. Why would you invite me onto the stream to do Basically, it just seems like he's worked out a situation where it's somehow bad to talk about this person who claims that he is abusive toward her. So, with that in mind, I talked to her. She showed me the DMs, and it's pretty disturbing stuff. And she wants to come forward. And she has been discredited. And of course, I've been preemptively discredited. I had credit like 2 hours ago. Now I don't, because Steven found out that I was going to.
You destroyed. Okay, first of all, can we be real about something? You only had credit with very few people. Can we be honest? He's never had credit with me. He's never had credit with me. I've always thought he was a piece of crap. Yeah, exactly, Kill Sims. You had credit on what planet, bro? What, you had credit because Destiny would take time to actually talk to your sorry butt? I mean, like, what? Excuse me, sir? You've never had credit. He needs... Woo.
Help Anna talk about this. But it's not just Anna.
Period, Dark
so
Mage.
I've reached out to women that I've heard have had trouble or have been part of this cycle where a new orbiter comes, Steven brings her into orbit, or she asks to come into orbit, Steven has sex with her, then she is publicly discredited, humiliated, and then expelled from orbit, and then seen as a traitor somehow. Some version of that seems to, I mean, it's even kind of happening to me. Not the sexual part, but the bringing in, the discrediting, the smearing, and then you're an enemy, you're the bad guy, and then Steven is always...
You hear that? Did y'all hear that? Oh, can I I can rewind with the buttons. All right, awesome. Did y'all hear that? All this because he's salty. Mr. Girl all this is about revenge. That's why I put revenge in my thumbnail behind him. All this is about revenge. Does he really think that he has the backing, the clout? He would have to drop such an incredible bomb that even people who hate him would be like, okay, you're right, Destiny's a piece of crap. And I don't think he's going to find it, because Destiny is too cocky and too truthful with what he says. Yes, Taylor, he's so lame. Listen to this again.
Have had trouble or have been part of this cycle where a new orbiter comes, Steven brings her into orbit, or she asks to come into orbit, Steven has sex with her, then she is publicly discredited, humiliated, and then expelled from orbit, and then seen as a traitor somehow. Some version of that seems to, I mean, it's even kind of happening to me. Not the sexual part, but the bringing in, the discrediting, the smearing, and then you're an enemy, you're the bad guy, and then Steven is always the good guy. I did not start this with any plan to. I'm not trying to smear Steven. I don't hate Steven.
Oh, you're such a lying piece of crap. Did he just say I'm not trying to smear him? Is he really? You know what? Hold on. Somebody had a really good comment and I saw it and I didn't read it. Okay, just another story. It's really fascinating that while he's talking about someone that's a victim in his eyes, he still asserts himself as the ultimate victim, even though he's defending her. 100%. This victim complex that Mr. Girl has is absolutely amazing to me.
I don't want this to be true. I don't want this to be happening. You probably don't believe me. That's okay.
Yes, even Brianna Wu was like, whoa, dude. Whoa. Brianna Wu. Hello.
Okay. If I find proof of any wrongdoing, I will compile my report and I'll present it to you. If I don't, then I won't. Here's $10 to make the trolls mad and to buy you some pizza ingredients. Thanks, Mark. I will answer your questions in just a moment. So I want to point out, when I was accused of flashing Stardust and Cherry, not 3 weeks ago, Steven had Cherry on stream. Didn't DM me, didn't ask me, didn't tell me. Had her on stream to just have her talk about the allegations.
Okay, first of all, he doesn't have to ask you anything. Why does he have to ask you or even tell you she's going on there? It's his show. You do not run it. I wish somebody would. Like, for example, all right? I put up that stuff about BX Bullet about coming on my show, right? If she would have contacted me and I brought her on my show, granted, we would have been talking about Tipster, but do I technically have to tell Tipster I'm bringing her on my show? No. Why? Because it's my show. I don't have to tell him anything. I mean, he would know anyway because it would be all over Twitter, but I don't have to come up there and ask him, hey, can I bring BX Bullet on my show? No. No. Yeah, the entitlement, right? He does sound like a jilted lover, 100% passion.
When I came on stream, he let me talk about, we talked it out. When I was accused of abusing Shaylin, Steven said he wanted to have Shaylin on stream to talk about it.
And you said no.
So it's not like I'm doing something like...
Whoa! You skipped the part. You skipped the part. When he asked you to bring Shaylin on, you said she's not talking to anyone. You told him no. When he wanted to talk to Shaylin about that Real Doll video, he said she wasn't going to talk to anybody. But he's going to skip over that though, right?
Like, unusual. I think it's pretty normal. If a fellow streamer is accused of sexual misconduct, then you're free to investigate. No, I don't want to do the investigation publicly. Stephen did and has, or like when Bosch was accused of harassing people in DMs, Stephen read the DMs out loud. He's done this a lot of times. I don't want to do that. I'm not going to conduct interviews publicly because a lot of these witnesses.
But you're tweeting Ronan Farrow publicly? Publicly, you put out. Okay, hold on. Oh, you're not doing it publicly though? Are you really not doing this publicly? Let's see how publicly he's not doing this. Hold on. No, Mr. Girl. No, Mr. Girl. We ain't, We're not doing this publicly, right? Destiny is mass deleting DMs. If you are thinking of coming forward at some point, screenshot your logs now. All right, that's his hotline. Mr. Girl Hotline. Hey, Ronan Farrow, I could use some advice here. Along with several others, mostly women, will be speaking about abuse by a large content creator who is sicking his community on me. I want to make sure I do this responsibly, so any guidance would be greatly appreciated. Yeah, how about not running a ops openly for everybody to see, you idiot? Internet 101. If you want to take someone down, work behind the goddamn scenes first. But you're doing this publicly. Destiny is attacking me with his full weight of his audience. Watch and understand, this threat of mass harassment is the gun he aims at all of his friends, orbiters, and scores of women he's had sex with. To those considering speaking out, note this, he's shooting blanks. Niall, are you really gifting me 10 more memberships? You just gifted me 50 last stream. Holy crap, thank you. Damn, Niall, thank you so much. Holy crap, thank you, dude. The idea that victims coming forward is about bringing men down is unbelievably sexist. You're not doing it publicly? Really? What is this? What is this on Twitter? Put a 1 in the chat if you think this is publicly. Put a 1 in the chat if you think what he's doing is public. Exactly, RBF, but Max is the one that declared war, 1,000%. He's the one that's declared war. But what Destiny did was, oh, okay, I see what you're doing because I'm getting DMs. See, that's the problem when you run an ops like you're trying to run. Listen, if you contact 20 people, just know at least 50% of those people are going to go to the person you're trying to get stuff on. It happens all the time. Thank you for the 3, Niall. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Hearts in the chat for Niall for Niall gifted. Oh wait, wrong stream. Niall gifted 50 memberships last stream I did, and he just gifted about 10 more. So hearts in the chat for Niall, please.
Looked at chat on that one.
Hell yeah, hearts in the chat. That's awesome. Super, super awesome. Thank you so much. All right, let's keep going. Look, this is sad. We're not even 10 minutes in and I've already stopped 15 times because he's talking stupid. Dude, another 20 memberships? Oh my God. Do we have another 20 people that can get memberships in here? Holy crap. You know what? Screw the red wave and the blue wave. It's green wave today. A wall of green. Good God. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And Tusky, thank you for joining Just Saying Squad. I appreciate it. All right, well, just to let y'all know, member live streams are on Saturdays at 8 p.m. where we do either a silly story, I try to ruin your childhood, or something funny, okay? And we do it publicly where only y'all and the mods can chat in the stream. But then it goes to members only, you can watch it. So just let everybody know who are the new members here. Niall, thank you again. I appreciate it. All right, let's keep going. I'm pretty sure I'm going to stop in 5 seconds because he's going to say something stupid.
Or people making these claims are going to just be telling me stories, and not everything in the story is going to be able to be provable, and I don't want to run with something that I don't have proof of. So I don't have I see a pattern. I don't have a preconceived thing I'm going to say, and I'm trying to get the proof of everything that I say. If all that I end up saying is this entire time Steven's been talking about how Anna is a stalker, he's also been sexting with her, then maybe that will be it. Maybe this will be the end of it. I don't know.
Niall, am I going to have to,
I think Xylie looked at chat on that one.
Are you buying my love right now? Thank you for the 100. Are you buying my undying love? Because I'm going to tell you, I don't know. I'm starting to get there. Just saying. I appreciate the 100, dude. Thank you so much. Holy crap. Merry freaking Christmas to me. Working class looks out for working class. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, dude. Very much. What did Jessica... Okay, Jessica Pizzle said joke, so she must have said something up here that I didn't see what she said. What'd she say? Jessica Pizzle, what'd you say? Jessica Pizzle said something, because she said joke with a smiley face. All right, anyway. Can I work for you, Niall? I appreciate it again. Thank you. All right.
I wasn't planning on going public with it today, but that's how it worked out.
Dude, you've been doing it public.
Now the flag is
Get the hell
planted.
out of here.
I suspect some people I've tried to reach out to thought I was like a spy, or that I'd betray them, or that I'm, secretly allied with the man they see as their abuser. I'm not. I'm a free agent trying to, I don't know, maybe make up for being complicit.
What?
I'm complicit in Anna's abuse. I know that. And I think through that, Anna is the benchmark by which all women are judged by DGG. You don't want to be an Anna. And I'm complicit in upholding and not touching that definition of her, not questioning it, and therefore upholding it, therefore using it as a weapon against other women, and now even myself. Now,
oh my God, I should have cut my camera on for this and did my hair and stuff so y'all could see my face. What? Dude, the savior complex is overplayed. What are you doing? Did y'all just hear this BS? Oh, Goo Babe, what you have to do is when somebody, you see where it says the 20 gift or whatever, you click it with your, I think the right click, and it says turn on gifted memberships, and then that way you can, accept them. That's how you do it. Did y'all just hear what I just heard? Marie says, dude, Mr. Girl wishes Big Daddy Destiny would tolerate his BS, and now he's throwing a fit. Yes! Literally says using her as well. This is crazy. He is literally... Get a vape. That's how I'm quitting smoking. 5 days now, no cigarettes. This is crazy. He is literally making himself out like he's Superman or something. What in the world? Holy crap, dude. Oh, wait, wrong button.
now I'm an Anna, and I had a chance to do the right thing 10 months ago, and I didn't.
Oh, shut up. Shut up.
Not to make this all about myself.
Yeah, you are making it all about yourself. This whole reason is because his fucking subreddit didn't like you. You know why? Because probably the people... I like Destiny. I have friends that can't stand Destiny because he's too cocky. And I get it. I totally get it, okay? But, sir, Sir, you treated Destiny like he was Big Daddy Destiny for months because he made your platform. And you're sitting here, this was all because people who had brain cells didn't like you. That's what it's all about. Emmy, thank you. I appreciate you too. This is what it's about. People had brain cells that knew that you were full of crap the whole entire time. This is ridiculous. This is gross. Oh, God, he irritates the shit out of me.
It weighs on me.
I mean, Mari, you're not wrong. Cocky can sometimes be hot. Just saying. You're not wrong, Mari. That's why Destiny gets it in. Just saying. Listen, there are women out there that love themselves a cocky short king. Okay? And that's what Destiny is. He is a cocky short king. Let's be honest. Ain't nothing wrong with it. He got his game.
And I know a lot of people are going to ask why. Of course. I see that in the chat you're saying that this is spite-driven. I don't feel spite for Steven.
Spite-driven.
I have... I think he's abusive.
What?
In the ways that I've already stated.
Like you're not? We have literally heard you. Do I have to go through all your videos with your girlfriend? Because I can make it a weekly thing to remind people how abusive you are. We can go through every single video that you have with your girlfriend, and by the weeks of going through it, I will prove how abusive you are. Because not only have you told Nicholas Diorio it's not a joke, but when she was on her interview with Chud Logic, she said those conversations were real. That shows you as a psychological and emotional abuser. Sir, how dare you? Let's not talk about the fact that you have a video about how you raped a woman once. Let's not talk about the fact how you had a video talking about how you used to beat your first wife. And you dare sit there and call someone an abuser when every time you talk to a woman, you try to emotionally or psychologically trigger them once you realize what their trigger is. Destiny's cocky. Sometimes Destiny thinks he knows too much for his own good, which I think which was the case with you. But he doesn't talk to anybody abusive like you do. Openly like you do. Are you kidding me? Oh my God. Yes, Mari, he did. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Good God almighty. I almost want to talk to Mr. Girl. But I would have to have, the only way I could have a conversation with Mr. Girl, which he probably wouldn't have a conversation with me because I'm a little bit too aggro for him and he doesn't like aggro women. I would have to have somebody like maybe Nick or Willie to be the mediator. Because there is no fucking way I would have a conversation with him without somebody else there. Seriously. Oh my God.
But I also think I should have known better.
No, Destiny. You know what? Let's be honest. Destiny should have known better. Can we be honest? Again, I like Destiny, but everybody can catch strays tonight. Destiny should have known better. In all honesty, Destiny should have known better. But Destiny didn't listen to his gut instinct about you. A lot of people miss their gut instinct about you. Because they thought with the pedo stuff, they thought that you were just doing an act. Nobody even looked at the abusive stuff until that Real Doll video. And then some people on top of that even thought it was an act. I remember when that Real Doll video came out and I sent it to like, I don't know, about 10 or 12 people. And I wanted to know, do you think this is an act or do you think this is real? And about half of them came back to me saying, I think it's an act. People have been giving you the benefit of doubt for too long. And I am standing here on my pedestal today say, guess what? I was right. I was right. I told you so. I told you so. He has been hiding in plain sight this entire time. Oh.
Oh. It's much easier for me to be angry on behalf of other people than for myself. So I don't know. Maybe some of that's happening. I don't know. All right. I think that's pretty much all I have to say. If I have any accusers, feel free to investigate them. If I have a string of sexual relationships with a bunch of women who my community ends up shitting on and calling a liar or a stalker or harassing them, investigate away. If I have accusations about pedophilia or child molestation, child porn, investigate me. Because I think this is a pact that I make with the audience, and a pact.
How about accusations of you being extremely emotionally and psychologically abusive to your girlfriend because you're the one who put the proof out there? All I have to do is start clicking videos, and me and my audience just go through the videos and they'll see how you are. Do we have to do that? I know I'm a small channel and not many people even give a shit what comes out of my mouth, but I will die saying this man is an abuser. I will die saying that. Mari, he was joking around with me because he knew I didn't like him. Because we played, well, I haven't played Destiny 2 with him yet, but because we played Destiny 2. He was being sarcastic, Mari.
All content creators make. When we allow you to form these parasocial attachments to us, that we are not abusive people.
You are an abusive person. Oh my God. I literally want to pick up my computer and throw it. Yeah, that's why he was giggling, Mari, when he said it to me. I even have, well, actually, you're going to see the shorts of it tomorrow when I put them out. That's why he was giggling when he said it. He made a joke about it on Tommy's stream today, too. He was joking. Just another story. Not going to be a popular thing here, but if they're comfortable doing mental and emotional abuse, physical abuse isn't far around the corner. Just another story. I can tell you from personal experience, you're not wrong. But I don't say anything about physical abuse because we haven't seen any proof of that. So I'm not going to be out there saying that he, beats up his girlfriend because we don't see that. However, we do see the emotional and psychological abuse he does to her. You know what I'm saying? But you're not wrong because, and in my bad experience that I had, it started out just like that. It started out with the emotional abuse and the mental and emotional abuse first, and then it turned physical. So you're not wrong. You're not wrong about that. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
And I think Steven has broken that pact.
Oh.
But if you think I've broken it, investigate. If you think that I'm just trying to smear Steven, investigate. If you think that I'm that it's out of spite or greed or whatever motivation you're assigning to me, look for proof.
You have it on your channel. I don't have to look for proof. You have it on your website. You have all those videos on your website. The proof is right there. It's just people were either too lazy to go look for it or didn't believe it and thought it was a bit. Because of the way he does his camera angles and he does it artsy and he does it that, people thought he was full of crap. He was not full of crap. He is a horrible person. He is a horrible, horrible person.
I welcome all scrutiny. Steven does not. So I want to preempt some of your questions. This was already, no, people didn't know this. People didn't know he was sexting. No, that's not true. He's rewriting history. It's not a big deal. If it's not a big deal, then why is he going nuclear? You can't really have it both ways.
He's not the one going nuclear. He's not the one going nuclear. I'm just saying. He's not the one going nuclear at all, sir. Just saying. Just throwing it out there. The hell? Oh. Okay.
You can't. If I'm smearing him with baseless claims that don't matter, then there's no reason for him to be so angry, to threaten to shut down my website and freak out.
That's exactly what it is, Marie. He just wants people to search his name. Listen, I think there's 2 reasons why he's doing what he's doing. 1, because he's pissed with Destiny and his community. 2, when you're deplatformed, the one thing you want is everybody to still talk to you so people get curious and go watch your shit. And I think that's what he's doing. Top tomato, 100%. Clout and revenge. Those are the 2 reasons why he's doing what he's doing. And why not get people talking by going after the top guy? This is not only a power move, but it's a clout move too. Revenge for what? Because Destiny's subreddit didn't like Mr. Girl and would talk shit on Mr. Girl. And he got mad that he eventually got banned from the subreddit. That's what all this started. This is how it started, Mari. Toots McGee for 5. I think he's mad because unlike these women, Destiny didn't offer the sexual part of being an orbiter. Toots. Thank you for the 5. I appreciate it. I agree, Mari is a monster.
If the claims are not baseless and there's actually like seriously problematic shit happening, then he's just being defensive.
I think
Yeah,
Xylie.
you may
looked at
think I'm
chat
not
on that
impartial or that I'm not a good person to be looking into this. If you know someone better or you think there's someone better suited to this, then fucking have them do it. But yeah, planting a flag. If you or anyone you know feels that Steven has been sexually inappropriate or abusive or otherwise abusive to you, let me know, because there's strength in numbers, and I will hear you out and assemble. I mean, what I've been telling people now, I've been DMing these women and saying,
What?
I am doing background research off the record, anonymous.
What?
I'm not trying to decide. I'm not writing a narrative. I'm not writing anything down. I mean, I'm taking notes, but I'm not crafting a story. I just want to know what's happening. I'm trying to orient myself because I feel like I've been lied to.
He just said the power. He sounds like how Death Noodle sounded when he wanted to go after Keemstar and he wanted a group of people to go after Keemstar for slander. Oh my God. Oh my God. He's trying to assemble the Avengers against Destiny. What in the hell? Midna's like, Colt. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Oh my God, this is crazy. This is crazy. I'm only 13 minutes in, and we've been live for an hour already. Oh my God.
Now I want to figure out what's going on. That's it. Once I figure out what's going on, I will ask everybody, do you want to go forward? Do you want to go anonymously? Do you want to go publicly? Is this nothing? Are you credible? Do I think you're credible? Do I think this makes sense? And go from there. My other option was to turn a blind eye. And I will not do that again. Hopefully ever. All right.
The self-awareness is not good with this one. Oh, yeah. Hey, man. Okay, listen. a like for this stream is a dislike for Mr. Girl, okay? So like this stream if you dislike Mr. Girl, all right? A like for this stream means a dislike for Mr. Girl. Let's get those likes up, y'all. Wait, who's blind, Serena? No, I have not seen that stream, Loki. He is not one with the Force, 100%. We got 210 people here. I think we can get 100 likes, at least. You know, Dark Mage, that's what I'm wondering. Why does Max care if they were consensual encounters? 100%. 100%. Why? Why? Maybe it's the side effects of Serena. Oh my god, dude.
Scheme of Films. Destiny is literally the one that brought up that Max was trying to Me Too him. Max said he had no intention of saying anything if it wasn't legit, and Anna came to him. Yeah, Me Too. The Me Too movement started with, like, rapists getting outed. So I know Me Too as a verb is turned into cancel you for no reason.
You know why Destiny did that? Because he found out what you were doing behind the scenes, so he came out ahead of it. He did what you're supposed to do. Okay? Because you were too dumb in doing what you were trying to do. Just saying. Just throwing it out there. Because you were trying to run with a narrative that is so dumb. It's crazy.
I don't want to do that. And Steven's fan base is very resilient. Like they really like him and love him and feel that they know him very well. So I don't think baseless allegations are going to harm his career or him at all. So I think he's pretty bulletproof against fake claims at this point. And I don't intend to make any. All right, I'm gonna read the super chats, then read your question. Yo, Mr. Girl, is that all you got? Because that screenshot isn't necessarily sexting, but definitely suggests some shady shit from Destiny. Anyhow, keep up the great work. Okay. To preserve Steven's privacy, Anna did not want to share the dirty stuff. And I didn't want to. I don't want to embarrass or humiliate Steven. I want to share as minimal as possible to prove that they're sexting. I think this is proof. I'm telling you, I've seen the logs.
Wait. I don't want to embarrass Steven, but I'm going to tell everybody and message all these women. Do you have a bad story on Steven? Do you have a bad story on Destiny? Did Destiny treat you wrong? Did he abuse you? But I'm not trying to embarrass him. Like what? That might be true. That might be true. It's starting to sound like that, honestly. That actually might be true.
So, as dirty can get. They're 100% sexting consistently on a nearly daily basis. I saw the logs back for 2 or 3 months, and it's constant, very explicit sexting, photos, videos, everything. And according to Anna, it goes back consistently for. I think Steven deleted all of his DMs sometime in April. But I'm inclined. She made the claim. She proved it. I'm inclined to believe her. But so what I've seen with my own eyes, hardcore sexting back 3 months, at least. Do you think the recent fallout with Destiny is motivating this investigation in any way? I mean, in the sense that the fallout happened because I thought he was abusive.
No.
6 months or so, I've just been slowly being like, dude, I think you're like an...
Don't lie. It's not because he was abusive. It was because his subreddit, the people with the brain cells to already figure out who you are and what you are, didn't like you. No. No. Stop playing victim. I can't stand this. You're acting like a child. You are literally acting like a crazy ex-girlfriend. Literally. He is acting like a crazy ex-girlfriend. Literally acting like a crazy ex-girlfriend. It's nuts.
An abuser. You know, at first I was like, I think you kind of fucked me over, and I was like, I kind of think you fucked me over a little more. Now I'm like, then you have airtight control over the narrative. You're not letting me defend myself while you attack me. And then your mods are banning all my fans. Like, the whole time, it's just been an increasing, like, I think you're an abusive dude, and you run an abusive community. And I've been wanting him to improve that, to give him feedback and helping him improve it. Eventually I got to a breaking point where I was like, it's not worth it. I don't want to be part of this anymore. And then I left. So it's related in that sense that I'm like, I left because I think he's abusive, and now people are coming to me being like, yeah, he's abusive. Here's more proof, more evidence, more accusers. So right now, I think I'm at 5 women or so.
Oh, you're up to 5 women now? Oh. So I wonder when that bomb's gonna drop, huh? But Destiny's the one going nuclear, though.
I don't know what that number will end up with. I don't know if there's a threshold that's like, this isn't enough accusers, so we're not going to go public. I don't know. Melina just revealed on Destiny's stream she didn't know Destiny was texting with Anna this entire year. Yeah, I don't want to drag Melina into this unnecessarily. At some point I will, I'm guessing she'll be very angry at me. At some point I will reach out to her and ask her if she wants to add anything positive or negative. And I will ask Steven, reach out to Steven himself and ask him if he wants to say his piece.
Ha! Neon. Bo Blacks is about to yell at him and tell him to talk about the allegations.
I don't want to give him the opportunity to, like, line by line refute everything, and put it in, like, my video or report, or I'll probably do both, probably a written version and a video, if this comes to fruition. But I'm not trying to, like, I'm not trying to destroy him.
What?
I don't fucking.
How are you not what? How is he not trying to? How is he not trying to destroy him, but yet he's trying to put out abuse allegations on him? Please, someone explain this to me. I do not understand. This makes no damn sense. Moonhag, 100%. He totally knows what he's doing too, but this is just so pathetic. He's grasping at straws to stay relevant. Yes, that's exactly what he's doing.
I'm trying to stop people from getting abused.
Does that mean you're going to stop abusing people?
That's a through line of me wanting to stop people from getting abused. I don't hate abusers. I don't hate pedophiles. I don't hate Nazis. I don't hate Steven. I definitely don't hate Steven. Like, he's not.
You're not a savior. You're not a savior. Toots McGee for 5. He's not trying to destroy him. He's just scorned by rejection and wants Destiny's attention. Yeah, that's what it is. 100%. Thank you for the 5.
He's not an evil person. I think he's kind of fucked up, or maybe really fucked up. And I want him to stop hurting people. I want him to get help. I don't want him to be destroyed. I don't want his career to be destroyed.
You're not a savior,
I just want
dude.
to take away his ability to do what he has done to Anna and to what he may do to other women.
Then what have you done to your girlfriend?
I think Xylie
let's talk about your videos with your girlfriend where you're literally showing people that it's okay to talk the way you talk. Because your little sycophants, they're like, oh, but Mr. Girl makes you open your mind about sexuality and relationships. What, to abuse? That's what you that's the shit you make people open their mind about, that abuse is okay, that you can literally talk to people the way that you talk? That it's okay to say that a 14-year-old is hot? Or to think that a 14-year-old is hot? Is that the kind of shit you're trying to open people's minds up to? Fuck you, dude. Fuck him. Fuck him. Oh my God. Lord, my anger. I want to pick something up and throw it, not gonna lie.
I just want him to stop. That's it. I don't want him to be canceled. He play Factorio and talk about race or whatever the fuck you want to do. That's great. I just want what I believe and what others believe to be misconduct to stop.
What about yours? What about your
Uh,
misconduct? You are literally sitting there. You're trying to look so wholesome and so sweet and trying to be the savior of all the women that surround themselves around Destiny. And I'm just trying to be a savior, and I just don't want people abused. What about your abuse, dude? What about your abuse? What about your abuse that every time you talk to a woman? Your abuse every time you sit there and you talk with your girlfriend in front of a fucking camera? What about your abuse? How dare you even point in the direction of someone else when it comes to abuse? You don't have the fucking range to talk about somebody else's abuse towards people, because you are a walking, talking, living fucking abuser. Fuck you. Oh my God. I told y'all I was going to get heated with this one. I knew it. I knew it deep down inside I was going to get heated with this one. I haven't even watched this. This is the first time I'm watching this.
To whatever extent that is happening. That's it. You wish he was abusive to justify your wounds from the bridge burning.
Yes.
Yeah, but I burnt the bridge because I thought he was abusive. So that doesn't make sense.
Bullshit. You know what it was? Ever since that Real Doll video came out, Destiny started acting a little bit different with Mr. Girl. And then you would notice that Destiny would start calling out Mr. Girl. Mr. Girl started noticing that. He started noticing that his grasp on Destiny was starting to loosen up little by little. And Destiny started waking up to Mr. Girl little by little. And finally, DGG stood up and said, "Fuck you," and now he's pissed. Yeah, this is literally a cope stream. That is literally what it is. 100%.
You're shook for a reason.
Yeah, he is. Because he's dumb.
Well, it's a very high pressure situation. That's why I'm shook. It's fucking stressful to have Steven go full launch an attack on me. I
have the Real Doll video, but you can find it on his website. You can find the redacted one where it's just him and his girlfriend talking. It's on his website. All his videos are on his website. So, it's really cringe.
I hadn't said a word. Like, he did a whole preemptive strike. I'm nuclear, and I did. I guess just because one of the people one of the victims sent him screenshots of our conversation. I knew
Stop
they were
it.
It's okay.
Stop it.
If
it's consensual. Okay, listen. If the sex is consensual or the sexual acts are consensual, you know what that means? Do you know what consent means? I don't think you do, being that your past fucking videos that I have seen. All right, let me tell you something about fucking consent. Consent means there is no victim. There is no victim when it comes to consent.
That you told him. I know that probably more than one of you told him. It's okay. I understand that even if you are talking to me about this abusive shit, then on some level you still feel very loyal to him. I do too. It's very confusing. It's an emotional mess. So if I reach out to you and you send him my DMs, that's fine. I know you're still in it to some degree. That's just like how abuse is. That's okay.
Okay, just another story said, I will give it to him. He's doing a brilliant distraction tactic from his own wrongdoing when he just chose the wrong scapegoat to transfer the spotlight onto. Yeah, but you know what? Here's the problem. When you point a finger, guess how many fingers point back at you? 3. When you point your finger at someone, 3 point right back at you. And he doesn't understand that fucking concept. He has no range to talk about abuse at all. He is the least self-aware person I have ever seen in my life.
That's why I'm shook. This wasn't what I anticipated. Mr. Girl, you were on Kiwi Farms. No, I did not go on Kiwi Farms. I don't know what you're talking about. I learned about Kiwi Farms after the Cuties review. Somebody was like, "Oh, they have a thread on you about you on Kiwi Farms," and I was like, "What's Kiwi Farms?" And I looked and I was like, "Oh, I'm never going to this website again," and I haven't. Can you confirm or deny if you've ever posted on Kiwi Farms? I have never posted on Kiwi Farms. I visited it once. I saw a bunch of crazy people trying to kill me, and I was like, "This doesn't seem like it's good for me to look at." The way I feel when I look at Destiny's subreddit, that times about 1 million is how Kiwi Farms felt. So I mean, I've probably been linked to posts I've never written a post on Kiwi Farms, and I've never been like, I'm gonna go to Kiwi Farms. It's not interesting to me. Unless you've got some absolutely insane evidence in those DMs, this is always going to seem like sour grapes. Maybe. I mean, my plan is to take Steven's public statements and juxtapose them with his private statements. And
oh, wait, did you hear that? You hear what his plan is? What does that sound like to you?
To me.
What does that sound like to you?
Unless you've got some absolutely insane evidence in those DMs, this is always going to seem like sour grapes. Maybe. I mean, my plan is to take Steven's public statements and juxtapose them with his private statements and see what I think.
He's going to create a narrative. He's going to twist words. He's already done it. You saw him pop in Destiny's stream and say what he said. He's going to twist words. That's what he's going to do. He's going to create a narrative. Sounds like a setup. 100%.
And if I think it looks really fucked up, and I'm suspecting I will, then I might, and if Anna wants me to, then I might move forward with a written piece or a video about it. And whatever other women want to participate. And if it seems like sour grapes to you, I'm sure it's going to seem like sour grapes to a lot of you, because Steven just told you that's what it was. And so you're going to, take his side, and that's okay. I'm not trying to... The audience for this coming forward is not really Steven's fans. It's more like women who are entering his orbit. I would say that's the key audience. If women entering his orbit are like, oh shit, he might do this shit to me, then mission accomplished. If they even think that, even if they then say, well, fuck it, I like him, I feel like it, I can take it. That's fine. If they have that thought even for a second, I will have done my job. The rest of you, I don't care what Steven's audience thinks of me, because he already banned everybody who likes me. So I understand.
Oh my god, I just got it. Oh my god, I just got it. Oh my god. You know what he's trying to do? I really think he thinks this in his mind. I think he's trying to become another Destiny. He wants to be the daddy figure, because he's already doing it with Lav. He wants to be the daddy figure that Destiny was to him to other people. That's what he wants to do. He thinks that he's going to come out of this shit the daddy figure that Destiny was to him. That's what he's trying to do. He's sick.
Yeah, I'm just trying to do the right thing. Because even you contacting people asking them if something is up is super fucking shady. I know you like boss employee analogies, so here's one. If your coworker's gone around asking everyone who worked there if they were sexually assaulted by the boss, what kind of impressions do you think the employees would get of him? A negative impression. Is it my job to give people a positive impression of Steven? I don't remember that being like in my contract.
It wasn't Destiny's... Whoa. Wait a minute, sir. Wait a minute.
Everyone who worked there, if they were sexually assaulted by the boss, what kind of impressions do you think the employees would get of him? A negative impression. Is it my job?
Okay, I need to know something. How did Destiny become people's boss? Who allowed Destiny to become their boss? Who in their right mind is going to let another streamer be the boss of your streaming, of your platform? Who in the hell does that? Who does that? I don't have a boss. I'll be damned if I do have a boss. I'm sorry. If you looked at him like a boss, that's a you problem. That's not a Destiny problem. That's a you problem. Because you literally looked at someone like they can tell you what to do like a boss does at a job. That's a you problem. I'll be damned. Okay, the closest thing I have to a boss, I would say Pumpkin. Yes. Pretty much. But who? What? Like, who does that?
To give people a positive impression of Steven? I don't remember that being, like, in my contract.
It wasn't in his contract to make his community like you either. Why? Because they are people with their own brain cells and can think for themselves. The fuck?
What are you talking about? There's no way to investigate sexual misconduct without making somebody look bad. The fact that Steven, someone who was friends with him and worked closely with him for a year, is like, hey, I'm leaving your orbit because I think you're abusive, and also now I'm asking around if you've like sexually abused people. There's no way to do that without making him look a little bad. Like, I acknowledge that. That's not why I'm doing it, but that is definitely a side effect of what's happening. But it's also actually true. It's true that someone who worked closely with Steven and who learned more and more about his character and all these relationships is concerned and has had people come to them with information that looks really bad and is now looking into it. Like, that is the situation. I'm sorry the situation makes Steven look bad, but like, if you don't fuck all your orbiters, he's fucked like 90% of every woman he's ever streamed with. It's like, what do you like?
If it was consensual, who gives a shit? Listen, one of Destiny's reputations is that he gets it in. He's highly sexual. Like, he's been around the block and down the street and around the city and up the road. I mean, everybody knows that about Destiny. Everybody knows that about Destiny. Like, what?
Obviously, at some point, someone...
But you know what seems strange to me? Do you see how uncomfortable Mr. Girl is when he's talking about this? Oh, absolutely, I did not. What? First of all, one, Destiny's not my type because short kings and me, nah. And two, I'm married. We don't have that kind of marriage. And three, my husband's a big man. Like, tall and broad and So, I don't get down with the short kings. Anyway, do you see how nervous Mr. Girl looks? I think he knows how this sounds like bullshit. I think he actually is aware and he's trying to play it off that this sounds like bullshit. I am too, CB. I'm 5'4". But in all honesty, he sounds like he knows this is bullshit. I mean, I think he believes it in a sense, but I think he knows how bad it looks. But he's just going to keep doing it anyway because he's narcissistic and he thinks he's fighting for the truth. Purr. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, dude.
Someone is going to look into this, especially if you're smearing at one of them and lying about them. Like, yeah, obviously, eventually somebody is going to look into this.
Probably, Ellie.
It makes him
Probably.
Look bad, totally. So to reiterate, you did not backstab Steven. You do not have a narrative. You're not crafting a story. Anna approached you. I think Anna. Well, yeah, Anna.
Wait. There is no think. Did she approach you or did you approach her? There is no think. Who did what?
Yes, Anna has approached me a couple times, and I have. The last time we talked, I think, was a couple months ago, and I said, if you write down everything, I will read it. But I want it written down. I want screenshots of everything. And she DM'd me more, and I didn't respond to it. I was busy. This most recent time, I don't remember if it was a third party that connected us, if I reached out to her because of what the third party told me about her, or if she reached out to me. I don't remember.
I'm sure you don't.
You DM some women to get their stories, and then Steven went nuclear in fear. Is that everything? I think so. I DM some men too to ask them about women and ask them their stories. Yeah, I've just been putting feelers out, being like, these are the women who I've known have had problems with DGG, and I want to understand their side of the story.
Heyday says, it's funny because he's glossing over a major point. Destiny is upset with people questioning it. He said the concern is understandable. The problem is Mr. Girl accused him of being predatory. Yup. Destiny isn't upset. Okay, so wait. It's funny because he glosses over a major point. Destiny isn't upset with people questioning it. He said the concern is understandable. The problem is Mr. Girl accused him of being predatory. 100%.
Because if you're in DGG, the story is all these women are crazy bitches, and Anna is the queen crazy bitch of them all. For some reason, women just lie about Steven, and they're all crazy bitches. That's what I...
Okay, sir, obviously you weren't around during the arc of Anavar and Destiny. You obviously weren't around. If you would have seen how many damn interventions there were for Anna to stop going on and on and on and on and on and on about Destiny, then you would understand why people said what they said. You weren't around for that arc. That shit was, it got to the point I got tired of seeing her name on Twitter. Because it was every day, Anna versus Destiny, Anna versus Destiny, Anna versus Destiny. No, Diva, he's not implying that. He's questioning everybody. Basically, he's fishing for a story. So he's DMing everybody. He keeps saying women when it's just Anna, and she said Mr. Girl manipulated her for over an hour. Yep.
That's what I believed. Maybe it's not true. But yeah, is that everything? I don't think there's anything else. I don't even know. I don't know. What am I being accused of? Asking women if they've been sexually abused by Steven? I did it. I did it, goddammit, and I'll do it again.
You know what I would love? I would love for somebody to investigate you. I don't know. I just feel this strong thing that I want to go through your videos. I really do. I just feel this. I just give you one day a week where we just go through a video or two. I think that sounds like a plan. Because if you want to investigate, I'll investigate too. Let's show what Mr. Girl really is about.
Steven has done it. But yeah, we investigate. What are we fucking cops? Am I supposed to turn a blind eye if I hear Steven fucking abusing people?
Oh wait, no, I can't do that. Actually, I can't per YouTube. I can't do that. I just realized I can't do that because his channel is gone. I can't use his videos that he had on that channel. I just realized that. I just realized that. God damn it.
No. No. You've been hit with baseless claims of being a chomo. Is it a como or chomo? Constantly. How has that worked out for you? Baseless claims? I'm not making I haven't made any claim. The only claim I made is that Steven has been sexting with Anna for a year, despite calling her a stalker. That's a fact. Steven has been sexting with Anna for a year. That's a fact. I've seen proof, and I tweeted out proof. That's not a baseless claim. If I did make baseless claims about Steven, that would be pretty shitty, though. I agree with that. Mr. Girl, not even Melina knew. Yeah, the idea that everybody knew is just, not true. Don't you think Destiny's personal sex shit is his own business? What makes you think he's abusive exactly? What behavior? When you have sex with people you have...
Actually, Diva, that's not a bad idea. I could do it on Rumble, though, couldn't I? I could do it on Rumble.
Power over. Power monetary, narrative power, power of the community, power of the dog pile, power to define, power to discredit. I think we can all agree Stephen has that power over all of his orbiters. When you have sex with people in that situation...
Captain Poopers, he was never... His comedy, he was basically hiding in plain sight with his comedy. He was hiding in plain sight then. This man has never been good. Never been good. Honestly, he's never been good. Even back when he was in college, he was never a good person.
While there may be a way to do so ethically, I think it's inherently unethical. There may be a way to do it ethically, but if you do it, you're opening yourself to scrutiny. And if you talk about it publicly, you really open yourself to scrutiny. So Stephen has made his relationship with Anna, it's of the public interest because they're both public figures and because there's a possible unethical element to it.
Wait a minute. Why do I care that he sexted Anna after him and Anna made up? Why do I care? Why do we need to know this? Why do I need to know who Destiny sticks his dick in? I don't care. I don't watch him for that. I watch him for the content. And what he talks about and who he has on his panels and stuff like that. That's what I watch Destiny for. I don't care who he sticks his dick in. The fuck? Why do I need to know that? Yeah, exactly. Why do I need to know?
Then he talked about it a lot, and she talked about it. So they've both chosen to make it public. So you don't really get the like, oh, it's my sex life. It's private if you're being accused of sexual misconduct. Do you get what I'm saying? Like if you sexually harass somebody at work, and then your boss is like, oh, you sexually harass somebody. If HR calls you and you're not supposed to be like, whoa, this is my private personal business. So that frame doesn't actually make any sense. What makes you think he's abusive? I think defining somebody as I think gaslighting is abusive. So I think defining somebody as... If HR calls you and you're not supposed to be like,
hold on.
Whoa, this is my private personal business. So that frame doesn't actually make any sense. What makes you think he's abusive? I think defining somebody as I think gaslighting is abusive.
Bro. That means, okay, so per your definition, you have been an abuser with every single person you have ever talked to on the interwebs. Oh my God. Because that's all he does when he's in conversations. What is wrong with this dude? He has lost his damn mind. I'm telling you, he looked in the mirror there's a mirror on the other side of that camera. I know it. Oh my God. Holy shit.
So I think defining somebody as a abuser, darvoing them, to use Stephen's term, to discredit them publicly, humiliate them publicly, while sexting with them at the same time, I think that is inherently abusive. As I said, I've heard more, but I'll say that is for sure. I'd call that abusive. I would not take this information so seriously this soon without your endorsement of its validity. This is going to need some compelling evidence to back it up, though. Well, if you're talking about the information that Anna I mean, Steven acknowledged on stream just now that he's been sexting with Anna for a year. His acknowledgement was like, yeah, we've been cool for a year. Of course, that's not what I said, but he acknowledged it, but tried to walk it back into sexting is we've been cool. The truth is that they haven't been cool for a year, though. Anna has been saying, why is ABBA making a hit piece on me? Why am I called a stalker? Why are you allowing your community to call me a stalker? And Steven...
Wait, ABBA's making a hit piece on Anna? I have not heard about that. And ABBA from ABBA and Preach is making a hit piece on Anna. What? I don't think ABBA... No. How long ago was it? What was the name of the video? How long ago was it? A while ago. Like, how long? Like, were they made up yet? Okay, no. Let's do this first. Hold on. You can't. All right, hold on. All right, hold on. Was it this one? Was it that one? It's called Call Me Princess. All right. Hold on. I don't see it. It was a year ago. I think the original was taken down. Yeah, so there was a reaction to it to a year ago. So basically, either ABBA didn't know, they made up, which is not Destiny's responsibility if ABBA made that video. But it wasn't like it was done 6 months ago, 4 months ago, 3 months ago, 2 months ago, a month ago, yesterday. No, it's okay, Bullstream. Because I see right here, somebody did a react to it a year ago. That was a fucking year ago. Yeah, I see it right there. That's it right there. It was a fucking year ago. Mr. Girl, but you notice he's trying to make it sound like it was just done. Oh, shut the hell up.
And says things like, well, just let it blow over. And then a couple messages later, he's sending more nudes. So they haven't been...
100%. Chrisia? I want to say Chrisia. I hope I said your name right. They're also allowed to comment on whatever topic they want to. 100%. Why? Because he does not run their channel, and they can talk about whatever they want to when they want to talk about it. What? Yeah, and the tea ain't even cold. It's stale. Exactly, Neon.
Cool for a year. She has been tormented by this for a year, and he has been sexting with her during that time. It's pretty horrifying.
You know why? Destiny's not their boss. I'm sorry. You can't have a healthy relationship with people in this field if you're going to look at people like they're your bosses or your employees. You can't do that. That's not healthy.
I think. Mr. Girl, I think Destiny's strongest argument against you is that you're manipulating people behind the scenes, not necessarily that you're merely investigating. I agree that the Anna sexting is weird, but not that bad. So I think the manipulation of Anna and other women by you is what you should comment on. Okay.
Yep.
I don't know what manipulation you're talking about. With Anna, I said, listen, Lav just said that you've been sexting with Steven for a year. She has triggered a nuclear attack. Steven is about to attack us. And I need you to give me proof of that. I need you to give me proof. Because without proof, he can discredit us. But you, Anna, you are the weapon that Steven uses to discredit women.
And you're the weapon that you're using to try to destroy Destiny. What? I think he's sick for trying to use a woman who has very obvious mental health issues that she has even talked about, to use as a weapon and manipulate her into this bullshit battle that he has with Destiny. Bullstream, hey Xylie, opinion time. Do you think Mr. Girl is serious or do you think he is a LARPer? I don't think he's a LARPer at all. I haven't seen you around Bullstream, so ow, so you probably don't know. I think Mr. Girl, I've been saying it for a while now. I think Mr. Girl has been hiding in plain sight, and I think he is very abusive, especially when it comes to women. But I think he's abusive overall to anyone who is a little bit weaker minded than most. So I think this is serious. Mr. Girl lied to Anna to convince her to show logs, and he has made her revert back to her looping phase. I bet he has, because that's what he likes to do. He likes to trigger people. He likes to trigger people. I think in some sick way, I almost feel like Mr. Girl finds enjoyment by triggering people. I think he's that sick. I feel bad for her too, Bullstream.
No one wants to be an Anna. If you take that away from him and say, actually, he's been lying about Anna this entire time, then he can't do this anymore. It puts a stop to it. So I said, please give me a screenshot. I know this is scary. She said, can you do it without the screenshot? And I was like, I don't think so. I need the screenshot. We need to come forward. We need to do this right. We need to back up Lav, because Lav has made a claim. Now we need to give her evidence to back up that claim, or else she is going to get fucking dogpiled, and I don't want to watch this happen to her. I don't want to watch it happen to you. I don't want to watch it happen to anybody. I want this to stop. So if that's manipulation, then sure. But I don't think it is. I don't know what other... I don't think... do you think I should publicly ask women if they've been sexually abused? Like, that doesn't make... That seems more unethical. Am I supposed to do a stream that's called Sexual Abuse Investigation of Steven and just have woman after woman making whatever claim they want? No, that's not how journalism works. You need to verify everything that you say, because these are very serious allegations. Need to be verified, need to be checked. I need to see proof. I need to compile it in a way that is responsible and unbiased and even-handed, and present it when I'm ready and when these women are ready. So no, we're not going to do... It's not a circus for you guys to fucking watch. So I'm not like sneaking... I mean, like... I guess I'm sneaking around, but I think that's how you're supposed to investigate things. The reason I asked that as a narrative from DGG is that you were just doing this to try to get back at him. Yeah, well, I don't think... I mean, that's a assumption about my mental state. I don't think there's any evidence of that. I get back at him for what? For being abusive? I'm calling him abusive to get back at him for being abusive? I don't even know what that means. I left the community of my own volition because I think Steven is abusive. And now other people are telling me that he really is abusive.
You know what? Mr. Girl couldn't make it in the commentary community. He really couldn't. He thinks that was abusive? Whew. Whew. All right, I'm going to put it on this scene so y'all don't have to stare at Mr. Girl. I'm going to be right back. I'm going to go run to the restroom real quick. BRB. Okay, I'm back. Y'all didn't overthrow my stream, did you? Which one of us is tasked with freeing Pumpkin? Listen, that little girl is sleeping on her bed, having the time of her life, sounding like a grown-ass man snoring. She is fine. I see what y'all were doing. I see what y'all were doing. I swear to God, I have the most volatile chat. Y'all are always trying to save Pumpkin, unionize against me. What is wrong with y'all? Good gracious. All right. We're only going to watch this a little bit because he's starting to repeat himself. So we're not going to watch this whole thing, by the way.
And I'm saying, oh, well, maybe instead of making tens and tens of thousands of dollars by participating in this abusive system, I should fucking listen to these people now. And so that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to get back at...
Wait, is that your problem? You got deplatformed. You lost money. Destiny's killing it. Oh, I get it. I get it. Mm-hmm. So we're going to have jealousy mixed in with that too.
Me. I'm not trying to get back at Steven. Do you think he's going to take down your website? Apparently he said that on stream. I don't know. If he does, I will sue him.
No, he didn't say he was going to take down your website. He didn't say he was going to do that. He said he could, but he didn't say he was going to. We watched that last night.
I'm not trying to get back at Steven. Do you think he's going to take down your website? Apparently he said that on stream. I don't know. If he does, I will sue him. Probably not.
Sue him for what? If he privately owns that website, are you going to sue YouTube for taking down your channels then? Because guess what? YouTube, private company, owned by Google, private company. YouTube can kick you off for any reason that they want to. Destiny owns the website. Guess what? Private person, private company. He can kick you out if he wants to for any reason. He can kick you off just because he doesn't like your fucking smile. What are you going to sue him for? I would love to see you try to sue him, and then in Discovery, people never think about Discovery when they go to sue somebody. In Discovery, he shows how you were trying to make him out to be an abuser, a sexual abuser. Like what? Do people not understand when you sue somebody, there is a phase called discovery. Could you imagine all the discovery that Destiny can send him? Can send in to the lawyers? Wouldn't that be amazing? That's exactly what it is, Slum. That's called a fuck around and find out moment.
I don't even know if he can. If he can, we need to make it so he can't.
Eventually. I know,
this
because I
honestly
watch
sets Mr.
Emily
Girl
D.
apart. He
Baker.
will carve his own way through the anti-Semitic DGG. No comment on the anti-Semitism. Mr. Girl, I would like to have a 10-15 minute convo with you if possible. Not right now, but yes, at some point in the near future, I will do this. Why did you never reach out to him about this? I've talked to Steven about it, privately. I got his side of the story. Didn't line up with what I saw at all. He withheld a lot of information from me. So I don't, reach out to him about what? The point of this is you guys are too fucking Steven brained. You're too Destiny brained. This is not about him.
Okay, here we go. Now, here we go with the narcissism, okay? Because people don't understand why he's doing what he's doing in his mind. Now everybody's dumb. Now they're Destiny brained. This is his narcissism coming out.
I don't care about his reputation. I care about Anna's and the other women.
Do you really? Do you really?
This is about restoring people from the lies that he's told about them. The people he's abused, fucked, smeared, and discarded. That's who this is for. Like I said, if Steven can escape from this unscathed, other than women know not to get caught in his wherever the fuck this is, then great. I'm not trying to get him. How can you not hate him? He called you a rapist. A lot of people called me a rapist, baby. I'm used to it. Steve.
He called himself one. He called himself one. He can't get mad at that. He called himself one. Yeah, CB, he is so fucking dishonest. He really is. He really is. 100%. He really is. Yeah, I don't believe a word he's saying either, Captain Poofers.
Stephen is because I understand Stephen. I understand him. I understand that
No, you don't.
He's a very insecure person. He's a very tight iron grip.
Toots McGee for 5. You can tell by the way he said that he wishes it was him so badly. Yes. Yes.
On the narrative about him, which he told me, and he told me he banned me from his subreddit because I was threatening that narrative. So I already know how he feels about that and how he feels about me pressing back. And I know that his only move now, because a lot of the shit that's coming out and that he's been saying makes no fucking sense, is to discredit me and call me names. So he's going to call me a rapist.
He's getting irritated now. Look at him.
Mr. Gaslight, whatever.
This is how he talks. And granted, I have it on 1.25, but you can see like the body movements. This is how he acts when he starts getting irritated. His voice changes. If this was the case, then why did it take so long to investigate Max?
I think Xylie looked at chat on that one.
Close in the orbit, it would have been easier to find stuff on the inside. I mean, you think. You think.
Orbiters, the white blood cells, are going to coalesce around me and attack me and say that I betrayed him. I should have been so grateful because you think of all the money he gave you, Mr. Girl. How can you call this is seriously, this is the DMs I'm getting. After all he did for you, meaning money and fame, after all the money he gave you, how could you investigate sexual misconduct? Okay, if you heard the same things I've heard, and now you have, and you're not concerned about sexual misconduct, all that means is that the price, because I probably made more money than most of you guys in the last year, and I probably could have made a lot more if I stayed. So all this means is that your price is significantly lower than mine. You, all of you, Steven, Dan, Abba, everybody, you can all pool all your money together, sell all your houses, everything. You still won't be able to afford the ignore sexual misconduct fee. So that's a bizarre attack on me.
Okay, do you really want to call out Abba? Do you really want to call out Abba? Let's think about this for a moment. Now, Mr. Girl, I'm going to need you to sit down and think about this. It's already bad enough you're going at Destiny, right? Abba doesn't depend on Destiny. Abba and Preach's channel already has almost 2 million before he even started talking to Destiny. Do you really want to go after Abba? Do you really want to do this? I need you to sit down and think about that for a moment. You know why he has that hate boner for Abba? Because Abba told him the truth about himself. Abba told him this is why nobody likes your ass, and he couldn't take it. Yeah, he's trying to be a martyr. He's trying to be a martyr. Yeah. Moody Morgan. Abba's been had his numbers. He don't need Destiny. He enjoys talking to Destiny. Because that's how Abba is. Abba likes to, talk to people about different perspectives and stuff. Yeah, Abba told his ass off. It was funny.
I think that just speaks to my credibility.
No, you have no credibility. What
Like
credibility
I said,
are you talking about?
I didn't know I was doing that, and now I do. You've claimed that Destiny is abusive, that its chats with Anna are disturbing, and that you've turned to...
Okay, Akai. Facts. Abba telling Destiny, I told you so, was pretty funny. Yes, it was. It was a moment. Yes, it was.
a blind eye in the past and will do so no more. You bear the burden of proof for these claims. Do you have any evidence or reason for us to believe you? Yeah, I just tweeted out proof that he has been sexting with her as recently as a couple weeks ago. You're officially labeling Steven.
I'm going to be honest with you, Captain Poopers. To me, Mr. Girl never had any credibility. Never. He's never had any credibility whatsoever. And sometimes bad people can have good takes. Okay? Like with Stardust and Cherry, what they did to Mr. Girl. They were wrong. They didn't do it right. Okay? So I had to agree, okay, what they did to Mr. Girl was wrong. Listen, a broke clock is right twice a day. A broke clock is right twice a day. This clock is smashed. It always has been with me. He has been a piece of shit from the beginning. From the very beginning.
Even as an abuser. Yeah. I believe, even just through my relationship with him, I mean, even just for me, I think, yes, he's an abuser. The abuse with Anna, calling her a stalker while sexting with her, is less subtle. The abuse with me is a little harder to put your finger on. If you're in his community, if you're outside of his community, it's really, I mean, I don't think it's that hard to understand, but if you're a huge fan of his, it's probably not going to land with you. But yeah, I think he's an abuser.
I'm not in his community. I've only recently started watching Destiny, and I've always thought you were a piece of shit, Mr. Girl. And I can see right through you. Maybe it's because I'm grown and I've lived more of a life touching grass and meeting real people and not grew up on the internet. Maybe it's because of that. But I've always seen you as a piece of shit. I've always seen you as a gaslighter. I've always seen you as an abuser. I've always seen that what you say about kids is fucking gross. I've always seen that about you. I didn't have to be watching Destiny to come up with that. I've thought that from the very beginning. I have been mad with Stardust since the day she wrote that love letter for fucking Twitch for you. That's how much I saw through your bullshit. I could not believe, how can a woman stand up for this abusive asshole? I was mad for her for the longest time when she wrote that love letter to Twitch for you. When they asked me on Now Recording Podcast, and they asked me flat out, what's your problem with Stardust, Mr. Girl? Mr. Girl. Mr. Girl was my problem with her. And then it turned out to be a couple other little things too. But my main problem with Stardust was Mr. Girl. That how dare she, as a woman, stick up for a motherfucker who literally abuses women when he talks to them. Oh, attempt, I can't say that, but yeah. Captain Pooper's 5, I don't know the full lore behind him. I just know the recent drama with him and Destiny and him and Stardust and that his old comedy stuff. Yeah, well, Captain Pooper's, he's a piece of shit. That I can tell you.
I think Xylie looked
Thank
at
you
Chad
for the
on
5,
that
Captain Poopers. I appreciate it.
Lav said he was equivalent to Harvey Weinstein. Is she just uniquely stupid and took your narrative too far, or is that what you guys were talking about behind the scenes? I think she made a comparison, but then I think she said, I'm not saying that he's Harvey Weinstein. I don't think she said he's equivalent to Harvey Weinstein. I think she might.
Okay, Lab called him Harvey Weinstein and then goes on a goddamn stream and says, oh, I didn't mean Harvey Weinstein because I didn't know Harvey Weinstein raped 11 women. You can't tell me you know the name Harvey Weinstein and not know that he raped 11 women. You can't. Xylie, did you look at chat? Xylie, why do you think that Destiny and many others can't easily see through his manipulative behavior, gaslighting? I saw through him the day zero. Many did, but a lot didn't. Why? I think people don't go with their gut instincts. And I think, especially with a younger crowd, they were brought up by the internet and they didn't touch enough grass in their life. I'm 46 years old. I have spent more time touching grass, air quotes, than I have been on the internet. I have met people like him. I have dealt with people like him. I see right through people like him. Honestly. So, and I think I think she's young and dumb. And she's going to get burnt by Mr. Girl. And then she's going to cry on Twitter for people to feel sorry for her. Honestly. I think too many people are not in touch with their gut instinct. Yes, Destiny said he ignored the red flags because he likes the excitement of those types of personalities, but it's also seeing it backfire for him. Yes. 100% Akai. Yes. Yeah. I think a lot of it has to do with how you have lived your life up until the age that you are in. I've dealt with people like him. I've literally been in the same room with people like him. I saw right through it. I don't think she is aware, Loki. I really don't think she is aware. I don't think she knows what Mr. Girl really is. I don't think she does. I really don't. I think she's literally dumb, young and dumb. So...
might have made a comparison. I think there is a comparison to be made, which is that a lot of the women I've talked to are afraid. They've told me that they're afraid of him and what he will do if they come forward. That sounds like Harvey Weinstein. He's using his position of power to have sex with almost every woman that he encounters professionally.
Oh my God.
That sounds like Harvey Weinstein.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
But the Harvey Weinstein also like literally physically raped people, and I'm not saying he did that, and I don't think Lav was trying to say that he did that. So I think she probably meant the position of power stuff and the striking fear in the women and having control of the narrative.
Well, after hearing that, it sounds like to me she was probably doing a talking point for Mr. Girl. Just saying. Sounds like Lav was just saying what Mr. Girl wanted her to.
And this feeling that like a lot of people would have to band together to fight against it, and also the feeling that it's kind of like an open secret where people are like, yeah, we kind of know this is happening, but like just don't talk about it. Don't mention any of these people who call themselves victims to him, or he'll get really mad. So I'm not going to say he's equivalent. I don't know if Lav said he's equivalent. I'm guessing she probably didn't say that. You're just saying that in your super chat. I don't want to clarify her statement for her or make any statements for her, but that would be as far as the comparison that I would make, would just be the way the power structure is set up.
I agree, Bullstream.
This is the moment your career is donezo. Congrats. Okay, that's fine. I would rather have no career. If my job, if somebody said, hey, do you want to make like $100,000 a year ignoring sexual abuse? Does that sound good? I would say, no, thank you, sir. So if that's what my job is transformed into, then I quit. No career needed. Do you think it's possible to be an orbiter and have consensual sexual relations with Destiny? It seems like a lot of white blood cell women are going to defend Destiny. I think that depends on his MO and what kind of person he is, and that's part of what I'm trying to figure out. I don't know. I don't know the answer to that.
This is so dumb.
I think it's different in each case. Maybe you could have consensual sexual relations with somebody, but the way that's set up, the way the community is set up, and the pattern that I've seen, doesn't seem like it. But I don't know. It's tricky. We don't have an existing schema for understanding streamer orbiter relationships. We don't have norms in place about sexual interactions or abuse. So we know like a professor and their student, probably unethical, but we haven't really talked about this publicly, and I think it's time that we do.
Okay, I'm done with him. I'm done. I don't know if he says anything more profound later on, but I'm done. I'm done with him. I cannot believe the shit that he is spewing. Okay, here's my stance. I don't care about covering essay or anything like that. It's too messy. I'm not the police. If you think something's going on, call the police. Nothing's going on. There is nothing to call the police. He has one girl. He's saying he has several. Now, is he going to come out with somebody? Okay. We'll find out. He is way too much. I don't blame you. Yeah. This dude is gross. 100% gross. Oh, God. This is... he's irritating. The fact that Mr. Girl calls them victims is absolutely insulting to real victims of abuse. I agree with you. I agree with you. I think he's trying to be. I think he wants to be the father figure that Destiny was to him. Because apparently, by calling Destiny his boss, literally treating Destiny like he was his daddy, it seems like to me, Max has parasocial issues. Destiny can join my stream right now and come talk to me. And I am not going to kiss his ass because he's Destiny. And I'm certainly not going to look at him like he's my boss. And I most certainly am not going to look at him like he's my daddy. It'd be like, hey, cool. And if we have a good conversation, hey, cool. You're welcome back anytime. If he's a dickhead, get the fuck out of my Discord. I mean, it's easy and simple. This is just dumb. Oh, 100% bull stream. 100%. What's up, Yun? I agree with you, Sahara. I don't agree with Mr. Girl dragging Anna into this. She's obviously not well. He shouldn't be dragging this into the public eye. I agree with you. And he should leave Anna alone. Let Anna has issues that she needs to deal with. And, you know, and I bet you this shit is triggering the fuck out of her. And it's Max Carson's fault. Lab brought Anna to Mr. Girlfriend. I bet you she did. I feel sorry for Anna. I do. You know, that poor girl. She don't deserve this. She don't deserve what he's doing to her. That's what Mr. Girl does, though. When he talks to people, he likes to find the one thing that triggers him, and he likes to trigger them to control them. He did it with Stardust. He's doing it with Anna. He's done it with plenty of people. You know why his conversation didn't go well with Brittany? The lady with the red hair, I forget her last name, but Brittany. The reason why it didn't go well with Brittany, because he couldn't get Brittany. She was pushing back. She was asking questions he didn't like. Yeah, Brittany Simon, yeah. That's why he didn't like Brittany Simon. Because he couldn't get her. That's exactly why he don't like her. That conversation between him and Brittany was amazing because that conversation is actually one of the good examples of how he is when he talks to women and he doesn't get his way. And how angry he gets. And he tries to hide the anger, but he can't. Because his whole voice changes and his body language changes. That conversation he had with Brittany Simon was amazing. And he couldn't get her. She would not allow it. She was like, nope. This ain't happening, buddy. Answer my question. It was amazing. It was a really good conversation. I remember watching it. I'm sitting at my desk watching it. I'm like, get him, girl. Get him. Fuck yeah. Don't let him do that to you. It was a good conversation. It was a really good conversation. I think Brittany Simon is she's a little quirky for me. Like, I like her in general. She seems like a nice person. She really does. But she's a little quirky to me when it comes to the steps thing. But she can definitely have interesting conversations. It's like, I don't hate her. And I don't, I'll watch her. You know what I mean? She's just a little quirky for me. But, you know, she handled Mr. Girl perfectly. Like, she handled him perfectly. She did. Gotta give it to her. She handled him so good. Yeah, exactly, Molly. She's very mature usually. She didn't let him get her angry. Yes. Yes. She handled him perfectly. It was so good to see. I loved it. Maggot edits, you should. You should go Brittany Simon. Hold on, let me see if I can find the video and I can show you like the thumbnail or something. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. She's a quirky thing. I'll give her that. It's this one right here. This one, you got Mr. Girl thinks Brittany Simon is an intensely angry and repressed person. You got this one, Consent Matters, and you got this one, Chatting with Mr. Girl. And I think, yeah, that's the whole chat right there. The 3 hours. It's really good. You should watch it. It's really good. Like, she handled his ass. And he got angry with her because he couldn't manipulate her. He could not manipulate her. Those little steps that Brittany has, because she has this thing where she does steps or whatever, like people are like 1s, 2, 3, 4, 5s, you know, whatever. And she was just like so bubbly and nice the whole time. And you can see him getting angry and he was almost seething. He was seething. He was so angry. And she was just like, oh, yeah, well, blah. Awesome. Yes. Watch it. Put it on your watch later. Absolutely. Totally good. Yeah, Mr. Girl's always accusing people of manipulation who set boundaries in such a red flag. You know, somebody who is constantly saying that everybody is manipulating is usually a manipulator themselves. Her name is Brittany Simon. She's very open and fluid with her sexuality, her mind, brain. She can debate and hold her own. Oh, yeah. No, she can. She can. She has great conversations. It's not like I dislike her. She's just a little quirky for me. Like, she's not a person that I would normally watch. But with certain subjects, or like if she's on a Destiny stream, I'll watch that or whatever. But, yeah. But her conversation, let me tell you something. I think she had one of the best conversations with him. Honestly. Yeah, she's dope. All right, so any other comments or questions or anything about this subject before I get out of here? Yeah, I didn't really care for her. I didn't like that. I didn't really get into that conversation either. But they did have a good. I think didn't they talk about Mr. Girl? Because she was complaining about Mr. Girl to Papa Gut, I believe. Or was it Destiny? It was one of the two. When will we see what Pumpkin thinks about Mr. Girl? I cannot. Okay, listen, y'all. If I put out there what Pumpkin thinks about Mr. Girl, they will kick me off YouTube. She is so incredibly angry about Mr. Girl that I have to stop her from leaving the house. Like, she literally wants to take my car. It's bad. So I can't tell y'all what she thinks about Mr. Girl. I can't do it. I'll get kicked off YouTube. It's that bad. Well, Spicy, I would like to keep my YouTube channel. Thank you. That's true, Maggot Edits. She's had a long-standing dislike for Mr. Girl, and she's probably talked about him with lots of people. Probably. So, I think Pumpkin is in her bed. Listen, these cats have multiple beds. She's not in the bed by me. I think she's in the bed that's in the sitting room. I think she's in that bed. Either that or she's in the cat room sleeping. Yes, my cats have their own room. I know. I don't have kids, so they get a room. By the way, I'm sorry if I annoyed you earlier. No, you didn't annoy me. No, you're fine. You're fine, Matt. I just didn't want to talk about a particular subject or person. You know what I mean? That's all. You didn't annoy me. You're good. No, that's not Pumpkin. That's Edna, Rosa. That's Edna. That's not Pumpkin. Somebody put up Pumpkin. That's Edna you just put up. Passion, I'm telling you now, the way, yeah, that's Pumpkin. There you go. And then Toots McGee just put up Penelope. You know how I'm able to quit smoking? Because I got tired of the smell. And then here's the thing. When you light up a cigarette, you want to finish the cigarette because you wasted your money. At least with vapes, I'm getting the nicotine and I only take a pull when I want it. You know what I mean? And then I can have it holding in my hand like I would a cigarette or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And it's working. It's working. How do you get your cats to sleep in the bed? My cats come and sleep in my bed and they literally pin me down. Like I can't move in the morning because they're all surrounding me and they got me pinned down in the blanket. So, all right, guys. Well, I'm going to get out of here. Those of you who returned for the second stream, I truly appreciate it. And those of you came for the stream for the first time, because I saw some names I haven't seen before. I appreciate y'all stopping by. And once again, to Niall, he gave me another 30 members tonight. He gave me 50 last stream, so holy shit. That was awesome. And y'all have a great night. I'm going to get out of here. Try to behave yourselves. I see y'all on Twitter sometimes. Some of y'all I recognize from Twitter, and I see what y'all be doing out there on Twitter streets. Maggot. All right. Y'all have a good night. Peace out. Don't be a gaslighter like Mr. Girl. He's a jerk.
Like me, open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself, in my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna taste, bitch, you can fucking try me. If you wanna hate, bitch, you know where to find me. And if you're going hate this, you can fucking bite me. I'll be cruising in my lane fast, call it high speed. I've been working hard, yeah, I've been working nightly. If you think you'll win, ha, not fucking likely. I be taking shots, yeah, cold-blooded, icy. Watching numbers grow is what I call sightseeing. In the front row, run it up when they hype me. The following grows, they know how to ignite me. Call me CEO, I've been running shit right, see. And I ain't playing games, I create my own lane. Making pleasure out of pain, turning losses into gains. I'm the boss, I'm making change. I've been rocking this exchange, popping off and risking things. Gonna make a fucking name, I just wanna be famous. But I don't want that cheap fame, no I'm not that vain. I just wanna be greatness. 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 Ain't no motherfucker in this world can do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself, in my psyche. You should have the same showing off every chance I get. I don't really take a loss, well, I'll admit. That's why I'll make it to the top, yeah, I commit. And no, I'm never getting lost, I get after it. Investing in my own stock, cause it's faster than any crypto hits go, let me spend. Everything that you see is something I invent. And it's only a percent. I'm gonna take shots. If I miss all, forget it. I'll take a fat loss just to learn all that's in it. I'm taking snapshots, learning how to fall and get it. I'm getting back up, always stand tall, don't sweat it. I never back up, I don't miss a thing or regret it. I'm always learning, you could call me academic. I'm always working, never been apathetic. Bad energy is like a poison, needs some antiseptic. Ain't no motherfucker